see it.
Just to refresh your guys' memory. So this was the Friday sell-off profile. You guys remember? We had like a yellow zone right here. You guys recall this when I said it might be a good idea for you guys to have this today during the class. So
yeah.
Now when you look what they did, let's go in like 3 minutes. Look what they did right at the open. They peaked right above it, came back, and then it sold off. I got it here somewhere. Short, but I'm gonna play it out all the way down. And we're inside, what is this? 4 hours. And weekly middle here, yeah. Weekly dropped 51.41 this week. Just FYI. I'm gonna show you guys why. Give me a second. Let me just set up the scans. I'm just setting up, guys. I'm sorry, I wasn't.
You're fine.
I didn't have time to do this. Guys want to see where ES is on the clouds. We are holding, and this would be your monthly mid right here that we're bouncing off of. We bounced perfectly here up the weekly bottom, and now we're trying to crack above. And then they will have 54.64. Ultimately, they would come to this range, but this is a big level that they're trying to get over now. So with that being said, where's my search? Not this right here. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, so here's the monthly bottoms that I'm scanning for right now. So everything you're gonna see here is gonna be basically searching for anything that's in the bottom of the cloud and the monthlies, and that's where I typically look for some shares, right, on a long-term portfolio. Even though it's not the month end, I figured since we can do a quick one, see if there's any value found of good companies that maybe got dropped recently, and go from there. If you guys see something, if you have interest in something that it's not on the list, just speak up and we can, I don't intend for this session to last very long. So just let me know if you have any other questions or suggestions on this. Okay, so this one here at the monthly bottom, I'm not interested in this just yet, guys. It's at a pretty decent level for a bounce, but I'm definitely not interested in this just yet. On Boeing, I think there's more news to come out. UPS, I don't know if you guys already have it. I have some UPS. So it's on the monthly bottom right now. Literally tapped the bottom, so it's at a pretty decent level here to add. I already have some. I might consider adding more here. Just going down the list. I think this one was on our list last time. Whirlpool.
Yeah, that one did nicely. There was talk about Bosch buying them out, and they spiked.
Wow, they really did spike. I mean,
Yeah,
they
that one was great.
exploded. Yeah. So not interested here, obviously, but it's at a decent level. If they can reclaim 94, they can go to 106. But yeah, Dave and Buster's. I didn't even know they're public. Wow, yeah, it's at a really good level for a bounce, guys. I really don't know how's their model on making money, but they can drop a little bit more, and that would be a decent bounce coming. I just can't stand behind that model. Etsy. I listened to my wife on this one. She says they sell a lot of fake shit that's not really handmade. So if that's the case, I just don't know what's their differentiator, honestly. It's at a enticing level, right? They can potentially go to about $65 from here, which is about 20% return on a stock. So I wouldn't be interested in buying it. Well, LVS, this one was on the list before. I like this one, guys. Well, I really like this one here. Tubby had LVS. I'm just checking. Yeah, LVS. We said 31, 38.41 hold, and that's a good buy. I actually might get some of this tomorrow. Not a lot. I like this one. There's a nice setup here for a bounce, at least about $50. Looks like there's a lot of even Venice here. They all completed their cycles. Keep an eye on Ren as well. Ideally, I would love to get it about 60, 62. I like this one. I wish we would go here, and then I will make it a really nice buy. But you guys see there's a lot of consumer discretionary here. AAPs here. AAP setting up our rocket here. You guys see this? They've been really accumulating this sucker from monthly, weekly bottom, and now we're above the weekly. So basically executing a bullish money shot. This could, yeah, this has a really high chance to go to $80 here. I really like this one. Dollar General, I think we had this on the list. Here, I'm not gonna go for this. I don't know Monsters public, but let's take a look at it. Oh wow. Wow. They literally dropped it to quarterly bottom and brought it back to $48, I guess, earnings. Wow. Not interested in it, but that's pretty good.
Would you want to look at anything that's way over quarterly top for puts, or not just yet?
It will have to fall inside of the clouds for me to look at it.
Gotcha.
Just because something popped above doesn't mean it'll slow down. Humana hit pretty much all the levels we needed it. If you guys remember, I think Sunny was buying at a 315. It went $400 a share. Not the level to buy here. It'd be more around 315. Even though this is setting up for a monthly cycle now. If you guys see, got in. This is called a monthly shot on the monthly, right? Coming back. And then you would have two levels. One would be here, the other one would be here. So it's setting up for a potential rocket.
Yeah, Shorty, but all these insurance companies are subject to the next president's policy risk. So it can happen, it can also nosedive.
I hope it nosedives because they've been fucking raping people in insurance, including me. Let's see. That's it for mountain. Let's see if quarterly has much. Nike. Well, Nike really took a hit. So here's a monthly top and here's a monthly bottom. And this has a little bit more to go, guys. About 65 to 52. Not interested yet. No. What is pizza doing? Oh, guys, pizza's ready to go. Might add some more pizza tomorrow. Just gotta set a reminder. Bye-bye, we're gonna leave this. Yeah, so all Baba has to do is basically clear this level. Close, and we catch 104 here. I'm still long, Baba.
I heard Michael Burry bought like $23 million worth of Chinese stocks, including Baba.
I think if the economy does any bounce, I think economy in China will be the first one. The level we're watching, but I'm not interested in this yet. I think Sunny, you mentioned this one before. Was it you? Somebody mentioned this. Yeah. Yeah, we said not a bad at $32. This actually looks pretty good. This doesn't look bad, guys. HRL. I think they own a lot. My notes said they own a lot of brands. I'll nimble. Take a little starter pack on this. You guys want to zoom? Anyone want to buy it?
I'm good.
Airbnb is
Yes.
it's going to 101 to 89. You see how I hit the monthly top and it basically rejected. So now it has to complete that cycle and it has to go here somewhere. Most likely what's going to happen is they're going to push it to 130. People are going to get excited and it's going to do this with an ad here. You guys see Starbucks here? Yeah. Been doing pretty well, but we just want a little bit more on this. I'm really being patient on this. I would prefer if I can get about 67, 64, but I'm watching this to add to long-term portfolio just because they do pay nice dividends too. Okay, I don't have a lot, guys, on the list. Not much change from what we had last time. LVS
Shorty,
was up there. When was there? Pizza was there. HRL was there. So not a lot that I see that I like. Is there any other names that you guys want to take a look?
Shorty, can you check ADNT?
Didn't we buy this?
Yes, I bought a little, at 25, and then it again nosedive. So I want to hear how it is doing.
No, I think this one's okay. I think as soon as so here they probably playing. If you go here, look at regular candles. So they had a gap down right below this. So if they reclaim this right now, something like this, right? If they're able to pop here and reclaim this level, then they're gonna be heading to the upside. But first level they gotta get in is about 22 and a 4, and then we'll see what they do. I still have this. I don't know what I forgot what they did. But yeah, I still have it. I have this one. You guys have any other ones? In terms of big boys, I'll just bring it up so you guys see. We basically went above everything here on Apple, and then Apple, for instance, is most likely going to go to this 210 level, and this becomes an easy short for me if you want to play that all the way to 180, 181, and then ultimately 155. That would be the levels I watch. Amazon probably executed some stuff. Yep. So Amazon, as you see here, came to the top. The weeklies finished the cycle. Now ultimately they have to visit 144. Losing that, we're targeting 116 with some dated puts that we had. Tesla. Yeah, Tesla is in danger here, but it has support at 155. So ultimately, I would say they're most likely headed to 155 here. Let's see. Yeah, I would expect them to hit 175, catch a bounce, but I think ideally we would want this here, 155 to 143. Any other ones that you guys are after?
Can you check out LLY? It's the one that's way above the quarterly, but they've had some selling recently.
Lily?
But then, yeah, Eli Lilly.
Yeah, so this one, I mean, the weeklies here. So on this one, you really need them to lose 711 or whatever. Yeah, 711.15 is the level you want to lose. Once they
And
lose
then,
that, the drop is pretty fast to 597, and then it would be the next level would be monthly top here at 469. So they
Where's
lose
your
712.
quarterly?
Quarterly sitting at 258.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, they broke that
So
out.
little chance, given its financials currently.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Yeah, I don't know how well they do or what they.
they've been killing it on earnings, so I'm just like,
Yeah, it's the Ozempic demand, right? Ozempic demand plus they have couple of, Alzheimer's also in pipeline.
No, so they're in
correct.
a bio world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I bought this dip on this and holding on.
Yeah. So here's this one. This one completed a full cycle, right? When I say cycle, you see how they went from the daily bottom to the top, and they're back to the daily bottom. So now, once they're able to crack 3153, you don't really have much. You're gonna have some auctions, that are stuck in here, where you're targeting 38. This will be the levels you're watching. It'll be this one here, and then this one here as well. So here, and then ultimately this. But we're inside the monthly here, so there's a high chance we're gonna see this 38 soon.
Probably by the end of the year with how COVID's been picking up again.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I think that would be good. I'm still not gonna sell it, but it's okay. It's good appreciation.
Yeah, 6% dividend's pretty good. August is slow down for
Yeah,
them. September's a pickup.
we all have it like 25, 70, 80, that kind of pricing. It's pointless to sell it without a serious rally.
Yeah, no, I'm not selling here. The only way I would sell it is if we were to have some crazy run and go to about 55s, like clean up the top, then I would look to sell, right? And then I would buy cheaper again and do it all over again. But I got a really good average on this, guys. I've been,
Shorty, how is AT&T and Verizon looking?
I haven't checked AT&T in so long. Ever since my 13 something entry on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we are congested here. This is due for a pullback, right? This is due, but there's so much shit in here. Whenever the clouds are stacked like this, excuse me, they can just go price action like this and drag along. I mean, considering that I got it somewhere around here, I think it's like 13.8 something. My average is pretty low. I mean, going to $20, that's pretty good. So most people will probably trim it here, but honestly, I'm not that interested in selling just yet. They have, and they just completed a monthly cycle completely here. So I would say this is going to come back down probably to about $16 here within 4 weeks. This is going to go here. So it went all the way from the bottom all the way to the top. So it completed, I don't know if you remember these drawings, but it completed the whole cycle on the monthly. And then Ryzen, I still have it. I'm still up like 25%. Look at that. Same thing. I think we were screaming here when this happened on the earnings or whenever it happened. I think we were all excited here for Ryzen. So they did that, and now they're holding right above the monthly middle. You see how they tapped it here perfectly on this candle. If they can crack now, let's say about 43 and then 46, they ultimately would be targeting 60. I would sell Ryzen at 60. That'd be 100% almost for me. So I would sell it here. And the quarterly top, I would sell. Okay.
What about Match MTCH?
Match. I remember that one. That
I'm
was a good one.
Yeah, I mentioned it the last time they had earnings coming up, so I'm like, okay, I'll wait because I don't want them to.
Yeah, they
And
had
of course, they
popped,
beat
man.
earnings. Yeah, they beat earnings, so they went up, and I'm
Oh
like, oh
man,
fuck.
they had a nice little. Because we did this on 7/1, if I remember.
Yep.
When did we do? I said match. Yeah, no, 7/21. So 7/21, it was somewhere around here, and we said, what did we say for match? At $34, we said it was a good buy. So, and it's right there. If they really had good earnings, and I typically say when the recession hit, people get depressed, and this is the places where they go. If we can get it back now at like $32, that would be potentially decent. If they average below that, then you have this major support. This would be a golden ticket for this stock if we can hit to this level. This would be the
Yeah.
ideal entry.
I'm gonna leave a couple alerts up for this one.
Yeah, this would be pretty good.
Oh, it looks like I already have the alerts there.
They're selling VIX again. And VIX has a ton of support here. Oh shit. It looks weird. Guys, see where pie bounced? Can you slide anything underneath? Came very close. 12 cents short. So that would indicate that it completed a whole cycle on a weekly, and now it's stuck on a weekly middle here. So they can't lose this, right? And if they're trying to push this higher, any price action above 531, you catch 542, 542 to, I would step out of my longs if you have any longs in this area right here on SPY. That this becomes a very good shorting opportunity, and you'll see when it gets there. I'll remind you. But let's see what they have in store. If they can't get these bounces, then losing 503, we're a quick drop to 467, and then the monthly top is here. We haven't been to monthly bottom in a while. That's about 100 points below on SPY. So let's hope that we open there tomorrow. I do have SPY puts, so that'd be ideal.
The last time we were at monthly bottom on SPY was like October of last year before the run, right?
Yeah, so here's your Qs bottom. They are there, 1023. We just basically completed them all, and Qs are setting up for a super bearish setup here, guys. Super bearish setup. So
What's the level, Shorty, to crack and sink?
422 and a 3. If they lose 422.3, they drop to 390 within 7 to 10 days. And then if they lose that, it's a quick drop to 340. So you're talking about, about 100 points on Qs. And depending on how quickly this took, this took from October 16th to 421, 6 months. And this was pretty steep here. So you would need about 4 months on puts as well, 4 to 5 months. Target something like this.
Yeah, now IV is up. We ideally actually need a bounce rally,
Yeah, when they dropped VIX, man, 12% Friday. I'm sorry,
Still, sorry.
17%.
Still,
SPY candle that did nothing.
we are now so used to with 14 level of VIX, anything more than, VIX 15, everything feels pricey.
Oh yeah, I agree. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I wrote up in Shorty's corner as well, and I'll hopefully add something to it, add a little bit more clarity visually for you guys.
We appreciate it, man.
All right. See you guys. Have a good one.